2.
When you wake up in the morning and you're feeling kinda down, turn on your computer and listen to our sound. We got things to say, we're pretty funny too. Have a conversation, just me and you. Dark Roast with your hosts, Tony and Monica. Welcome to the DarkRoast Podcast, everyone. We are your hosts.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Monica. We're a podcast about nothing but everything at the same time.
Guys, if you have any topics you want us to talk about, please leave them in the comments section below this video. Remember to use the hashtag DarkRoastPodcast on Instagram or Twitter and let us know what you're drinking as you listen. Yeah. Guys, smiling faces, Monica. Smiling. We're on a new outlet today. Today's YouTube.
I know. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's good.
Yeah,
this
is
good.
it?
I'm
Dude,
excited about it.
I uploaded the last episode, which was, we hosted on SoundCloud, and I just uploaded it there just so people can have,
Just
something.
like a farewell.
Right, a farewell, and this is the official first, well, it's not the official first, it's going to be the second episode, but it's the official episode we're recording for YouTube.
Yay!
Yeah, right? I'm excited.
YouTube's the best.
I think we already talked a lot about YouTube.
We did.
In our last episode. And if you guys want to listen to that, please listen to the previous episode.
Please.
Today, what are we talking about, Monica? Give me a good old topic.
A good old topic. Well, I was listening to the radio, and I couldn't help but, flipping through, 101.9, the mix,
We're so...
B96, all, the hit stations, and I flipped through the 3 in, Kiss FM, and it was, Taylor Swift's Wildest Dreams, Taylor Swift's, what's the other? She has so many on the radio right now. She's, 3 songs.
She's a lot of good...
But, all from this one album she has, and they're all so, I, for, the life of me, cannot help but sing them.
I know, dude, and that's how it is, with artists nowadays, that, I hate it now, and I hate it because I cannot stop singing it after...
It's just, I feel either it's, very repetitive, and, I don't know the chord progressions or anything, it's just very, and have you ever seen those mashups where people will take, Taylor Swift songs and Selena Gomez, and they'll combine them, and it's the same. It's the same thing. They match, and that just shows you how ununique.
It sounds not
onion. Special.
Not special.
How onion they are.
Yeah, unoriginal.
There
you go.
They're perfect.
I don't know, but even I don't know. There's a lot of really the Andy Grammer song. The honey, I hate that fucking song. It's been on the radio for too long.
Oh, I know. But there was a song that was on the other day. It's by something Summer, 5 Seconds of Summer or something like that.
Oh, I know. It's just it's a really simple, easy. It's an old blues.
But it's literally
fifth scale. Yeah.
But it's literally da 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 da. The world was kind of roamy. I ain't the sharpest.
Oh, that's I thought you were talking about the one. She's kind of hot though.
No.
Oh, okay.
But it has that same, I was listening
Smash
to
Mouth
it.
song?
Yes.
I'm a Believer.
It was the same.
That song, I feel bad for Smash Mouth. That's the only song that really hit for them.
It was good.
It was totally good. It totally fit for Shrek.
Oh,
that was a beautiful.
It was a beautiful.
It was a beautiful, little song that fit
at the
right
end,
up in there. Yeah.
Pinocchio got a solo. It was all good. All dandy.
Have you ever heard of Bo Burnham?
Oh, I love him.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard have you seen his last comedy special called What? He did He did a song called Repeat Stuff, and he was talking about exactly what we're talking about. How artists nowadays just repeat stuff, repeat stuff. And I just loved that. I loved that.
Because it's so true.
It's completely
true.
But
Taylor Swift,
and that song was catchy too because it kept saying repeat stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only part I remember now.
But it's so just Taylor Swift, I feel she started out as this curly-haired country girl.
She's gone really far.
For sure.
She's a super icon now.
And I heard that she writes all her songs, and she's very, very talented. I mean, you can't bash on that whatsoever. But I remember you and I were talking about this not too long ago, and Tony verbatim said, Taylor Swift's hooks have to be written by the devil.
They have to be written by Satan. By Satan himself.
Lucifer had to at least shake her hand.
Light a candle or something. She's like, all right, Satan. I need some help right now, Satan.
She bakes a pie for him.
She's like, listen. I don't even know any Taylor Swift songs.
But I mean, when you hear them, you're humming it.
You're humming it for the rest of the day. You don't even know.
And even just
because I don't listen to the radio too much. You find that out.
But even if you don't listen to the radio, people around you are singing them.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then even when you're because at our college they blast that shit outside the U building.
I've like, never been to the U building.
Don't go in
Is
there.
it the cafeteria?
It's a cafeteria / karaoke place. Like they're always there.
They have karaoke?
They have a lot of karaoke in
Shut
there.
up.
But it's a bunch of like nerds, Monica.
Wait, let's go.
Okay. All right, you won me over.
Yes.
Let's do that.
That didn't take anything. You're like, no, fine, let's go. Secretly, you've been wanting someone to just egg you on, just a little bit.
That was my little.
You're like, this is a nudge. You're on the fence a little. Just need a little nudge.
No, but there's like I see like Snapchat. So like people on my like Snapchat will be like putting, I don't know. It's like people like there at the U building, and it's like a bunch of like really weird people singing. Like really monotone and stuff like that. We would fit in
perfectly.
I think we would definitely.
We need to see some Taylor Swift.
We would, and then we'd get everybody just like we get our Satan hooks into everybody, and they'd be singing it and wanting it to know.
It literally reminded me of like not just like a musical hook; it's like an actual hook, hooking people in.
Because
like,
you're like you get stuck on your skin and stuff, and it's like it's in your mouth and in your mind.
We're fishing for an audience.
I don't know.
Taylor
It's like
Swift Satan hooks.
It's like all musical artists are trying to figure out what's catchy right now, what's the hooks right now.
Yeah, and
I think Justin Bieber did a good job with that.
Oh, Justin Bieber, yeah.
He's doing really
I'm not
good,
even ashamed to say it. Like Taylor Swift, I'm kind of like, yeah, I like her stuff.
Still kind of, yeah.
It's kind of like teetering on like if I should be like super proud of saying I like her stuff, but I can honestly say I like Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
because
I think he's doing really good with
shit
this
on
music.
him.
It's been a couple
my
years,
God.
and I think he's kind of maturing. You know, he's doing
something with his hair different. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
It's definitely his hair.
Yeah, it's making him think a little bit more.
His naked nudes.
Oh yeah, and the
as an oxymoron. His naked nudes.
Naked nudes. Yeah, dude, like that picture was like surprising to me. A lot of people are like, there's a lot of controversy over it for no reason.
His naked nudes.
Yeah, his pee-pee. Everybody's seen his pee-pee.
Oh my God, you know on Snapchat how they have those like blurbs at the top when you go to your friends. Mm-hmm. They have like Cosmopolitan. They have
yeah. Okay,
Vice.
I know what you're talking about. The discovery part of Snapchat.
Yeah, exactly. So I clicked on. I was like bored. When I'm bored, I always like go through them real quick.
Who doesn't, man?
Right?
It's like whenever all the stories are gone.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I might as well see
what's up with Cosmopolitan, and it's cool. And it's like the food one's like really good. I remember
Tony knows exactly what color nail expresses his personality.
No, dude, like I remember the Comedy Central one's always really funny.
Yeah, because
and
they have little blurbs.
Yeah, I remember there's one with Seth Rogen. He's like,
I love him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm old as hell to understand Snapchat. Apparently, you can swipe up and watch my newest whatever on Comedy Central. And it was just funny because he was
honestly
just
had
like,
no
I'm
idea.
too old to understand Snapchat, but just swipe up apparently. To do whatever.
I mean, somehow.
And then there's Tosh.0 ones on there.
Yeah.
And like I love
Amy Schumer.
Oh
my gosh.
I cannot wait for that HBO special. Are you?
What?
Are you? She's having an HBO special.
Really?
Comedy.
I'm kind of like on and off with her.
Why?
I feel like
I feel the same way, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
get
feel
you.
like I'm like either there's something she says and I'm like yes, but like I watched her stand up and like I never saw Trainwreck, so I guess I can't like give her full like credit. I like if I like her or not, but I watched her stand up and like. Granted, her raunchiness is part of like her comedic value.
She's doing a lot of really good things.
But like, yeah, what did she stand up for? She did something with the press or something.
I don't know what she's standing up for recently, but she's very into like being a role model for like young women, and she's like
that's hysterical to me because she talks in her stand up like
about like drinking and weed and shit.
Like she's called like the one of her jokes was. The Plan B pill isn't Plan B pill, it's the Plan A pill. I think that shit the night before. Like, it was like, it's so, I mean, it's funny.
She just kind of contradicts herself
sometimes. It's hysterical, but I mean, I don't know, I think that's just like the crowd she's probably reaching out to.
It's very, very much, you know, when she goes up on stage, it kind of, you have to think of it, it's like a joke. It's just, it's an art and it's an act.
For sure. She's
totally,
not
that's
being.
her audience. She's not
being Amy Schumer on stage, not Amy Schumer.
And I think like when you meet her in real life, she's not like
like
she's
guess
really
not my
obviously
vagina.
she's really like inclined and she's really making her marketing. She's getting all these business. She's with HBO right now. Like she's doing a lot of really good stuff.
She's doing great. I mean, everyone knows who she is.
Yeah, she did.
She hosted SNL.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I love what she's doing. I love that she's changing, media, and she's just being herself, and she's just being like comedic and funny.
Hysterical, yeah.
You know who I really like? Adam DeMamp from Workaholics. You ever seen him?
Yes.
He was from like.
I love him.
I love Adam DeMamp.
He's from Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, he's from Pitch Perfect. He's
I know.
The guy.
I would watch Workaholics religiously.
Oh yeah.
Like religiously.
I think they're all hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But I think I was like, he's cute and like he's hysterical. Like he might be disgusting in the show, but like I would totally.
He's so
him.
funny in the show.
Totally date him.
I love.
He's dateable.
Jillian Bell.
Which one's that?
Jillian is the little secretary for.
Oh yeah.
I love her. I love
She's
that
good time,
character.
too.
I think she's so fucking cute and like adorable. I would love to meet her. I think that's like one of my.
That's like a goal in Tony's life.
Is to meet Jillian Bell. She's like so adorable. She's in a new show too. I forget what it's called. It's like I think it's on. They were advertising it on ComedyCentral.com as well. But
She's on a new show.
yeah, it's something Hunger. It's like human whatever.
Something or another.
Yeah.
You know how there's Adam DeMamp, and then there's the guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
And then there's the tall guy.
Blake, and then Anders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anders left Workaholics to get a career in like movies.
Yeah.
And then he like got rejected or something of that sort.
This
and
is
he went
recent
back.
after he got.
No, it's when he was like
Workaholics?
doing Workaholics.
Oh, okay.
And then he like left, and then he came back, and he was like, "Oh, that didn't work out."
Adam DeMamp has a show on Comedy Central called Adam's House Party or something like that.
That's probably
Adam
hysterical.
Devine's House Party. I haven't gotten the chance to see it, but
It's probably great.
Yeah, it's probably amazing. I love him. He
It's a
did
good time.
he did the Mountain Dew the Kickstarter Mountain Dew Kickstart commercials. It was like yeah, give me one of those Mountain Dews, and then he's like, hi, and then he's like dancing in the background. I don't know, it was like really funny, but I think he's really. I love all the comedians right now.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying them.
all that like what Comedy Central is doing in general is just very really
I agree
cool.
with that. What was I gonna say? Oh, going back to Amy Schumer hosting
Yeah.
SNL. Because I didn't like.
SNL's great.
It is, and I saw this on the Snapchat. People Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Khloe Kardashian rebuttals, or like on Twitter said something to Amy Schumer about the monologue she did. Because like in Amy Schumer's monologue for SNL in the beginning, she was talking about how she wants to be a good role model and all this stuff, and then she talks about the Kardashians. She's like, those are the women that people look up to.
Yeah.
And she's like, one of the things that I thought was really funny that she's like, yeah, the Kardashians just take their God-given face as a light suggestion because all of them have they're all done up. But and then they're like, she's like, but Khloe, she was ours.
Yeah.
Like, she was like one of us.
Yeah.
And then she's like, there's that one person you always relate to. Like, that was Khloe. And then she lost a person. She lost weight.
Yeah.
And then it was just really funny. And she was just talking about how Khloe's now one of them. It was really hysterical. But I guess Khloe had a rebuttal to her, like, on Twitter and was like, no need to spread hate.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, calm down. Like, she's just doing her living, you know?
I don't know, just, like, the Kardashians in general are just, like, it's funny to me. There was, like, pictures online of, like paparazzi when they, like, take pictures of the Kardashians. They're, like, at restaurants or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really funny when you, like, there was, like, pictures of them eating, and the way that they eat is, like, they open their mouth completely so they don't, like, smudge their lipstick or anything.
Yeah.
Like, they're eating salad, and they're just, like, shoving a whole fork in their mouth so it doesn't get any off of their lips.
Her whole fist is just, like, down the throat. They're like, oh, that should do it.
It's really funny. I don't know. I never watched too much Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I do remember when I was, like, in grade school. This is the story I was telling you about. So when I was in grade school,
okay.
so I was in grade school, and there was, I think B96 was going to be at my mall hosting something for, like, you could win tickets to the Jingle Bash.
Okay.
That they have every year.
Yeah.
And, like, me and one of my friends went, and then we went into, I think they were it was, like, inside of the Express. It was really weird. They had like that little booth in there, like, yeah, what's up? We're B96.
We're Express.
We're at the Express. And then, yeah, exactly. You know how the hosts are there. They're just top 40 personalities. But they were giving out prizes, and they were asking the crowd questions. Mm-hmm. And they said
all three people in the store.
Oh yeah, it was me.
It was you and your mom.
Me and the two other employees. That were there. No, it was like a good crowd of people, maybe about 20 or 15 people. And one of the questions, like, I guess you just scream out anything. One of the questions was like, there are three popular Kardashians. There's Khloe, Kim, and what is the other one? Kourtney. Well, I remember I screamed out Kim. I screamed out Khloe or something because he said Kim and
Kim, Kourtney.
I need to write these down. I'm very
yeah.
It's like all the alliteration. It just all sounds the
all
same.
the K's.
K's and a C. But regardless, I guessed it right, and they like tried giving me a big old CD of a bunch of songs. I'm like, I don't want that, and I got a T-shirt from it.
You're like, no, I don't want that.
Oh, they're like, give me the
You're
CD.
Picky
They
winner.
didn't even ask me. Like, here's a CD. I'm like, how many T-shirts do you have of those? So they had like 2 T-shirts, and then they're like, oh, did you want? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. No, like, don't look at me in my eyes. Stop breathing my air. I want a t-shirt.
This is a 14-year-old me. I'm like, I don't want that disc. I want a dang t-shirt.
That's going to be obsolete in about 3 years.
It was already obsolete. I was like, I don't know. But I got it.
I don't need your prehistoric, shiny-ass mirror disc thing.
Some discus, some Greek discus.
I don't play that.
No, I wore it maybe like twice.
Yeah.
And then it shrunk when I put it in the...
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not really too much into B96 anyway nowadays, so...
Yeah.
I think, there's a lot of...
I mean, at least you won something.
Yeah.
Like, that's more than I could ever say. I've never...
Won a sweepstakes or something?
I can never say that I ever have.
Really? I think that's the only thing I've ever won. Like,
I mean, okay, so in middle school...
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
There was... It was like, I don't know, like once every month or something.
Yeah.
Because we had like the terrible hot lunches.
Oh, they were, yeah.
And then like, it was like really like crusty, nasty pizza, whatever. So
and I remember they had like lunch tickets that you would have to buy.
Yeah.
You get like $20, you buy them, and you get like 5 lunch tickets for like the week or whatever.
Yeah.
And like you would buy them in the office, and then they would give them to your kid.
Or like lunch tokens.
Yeah, lunch tokens. I remember those were in like more in like grade school.
Yeah. So it was like this big thing, and then like, so then there was this like one day every month or every 2 months. It was called Hot Dog Day.
Hot Dog Day was awesome.
Hot Dog Day was like the best damn day.
We'd run to the lunchroom.
Oh my god! There was like a theme every time that they would like dress up the lunchroom as like a jungle or like a marine life or whatever. So I remember there was like, you would write your name on a slip, and then you would like enter a raffle. Yeah, it would be like a raffle for like a you'd win like an extra donut or
it was just something weird, like a little food item or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it could have been a pencil,
ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it was middle school.
It was middle school, and we were amped.
But they did have sweaters and stuff, but the sweaters were expensive. I remember they were like $20, $30. Yeah, middle school. They had the Pale South logo on.
Well, they're probably like $80. They're like, oh, we need to fund the band, kids.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Were you in band?
No.
Oh, I was. Go ahead, continue.
I'm like, hell no. You're like, oh, I was. Anyways,
You're
carry
in
on.
choir though, right?
I was forced to be in choir.
Oh yeah, okay, Monica. Forced. You love singing. What are you talking about?
I hated choir though.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's a different teacher or something. I didn't like that teacher, and they sang every time, every assembly they would sing "United We Stand," and I hated that song.
What is that?
United We Stand, and then they would United We Stand, and there would be like all these little middle school.
Miserable, and we're like screaming.
Yeah, it'd be like kids screaming.
Because I didn't do it in 6th grade or 7th grade, and then I sang in the talent show, and then the choir teacher,
that was fun.
And we were both in the talent show.
Yeah.
And then the choir teacher came up to my mom, and she's like, why isn't she in choir? My mom was like, you're doing choir. And I was like, I don't want to do choir.
What did that music teacher do to your mother? She like twisted her arms, like pulling her hair.
She's like doing like Indian burn. She's like, your daughter needs to join choir. But anyways, so I filled out the slip, and like we would do it like every time there was a hot dog day, and I never won. So I was never. But this is honestly probably the one thing I've ever won in my entire life, and it was a free donut.
That's great. Hey, good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I get, is that a pat on the back? You're like, well, I'll bet you did it. Thank you.
Hey, I remember when I was in middle school, I wouldn't say I was too much of a troublemaker, but I did hang out with some really people that stood out. Some funny people in middle school.
Me?
How funny can you get
Me?
in middle school? No, it was like troublemakers.
Oh.
And I remember this one kid.
No, not you.
Not you, fool. We were in different grades. Obviously,
I know. I was way cooler than you because I was older.
Definitely, yeah. You're way cool. We were both cool in the drama club, Veronica. We were really awesome people. Anyway, there was this one kid, like, you would get lunch tokens, and they were just, like, classic, like, a little red one. You could buy a roll of them at the dollar store and, like, go to school and buy them. And I guess this one kid just, like... For a joke, he went up and he tried giving the lunch lady a Chuck E. Cheese ticket.
Yeah.
And he got a detention.
He got a detention?
Yeah, for trying to swindle his way to getting.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because I don't know, it was just like, well, just give the kid his lunch, you know? Like obviously.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah, what do you have to lose? It's like school. That school gets so much money.
Yeah.
You know,
seriously.
Especially to afford a hot dog day and smart boards in every single room.
Oh my god.
That was what was weird to me when I went to high school. It was like there was smart boards in every room. Or there wasn't any smart boards in any.
Yeah.
Because in middle school, there was a smartboard in the freaking cafeteria.
Why?
I have no idea.
They're like, oh, wait, we have an extra.
Yeah.
Like, there's already one in the janitor's closet. Where do we put this one? At the cafeteria?
I don't know. We can't put it in the bathroom because people will put water on it.
Yeah, water damage. I'll put it, like, by the lunch ladies, I guess?
By the lunch lady. Yeah, they'll use it to
Maybe they'll, like, use it to, like, Google how to make pizza? I don't know. Let's just put it there.
They made homemade pizza that everybody was, like, to die for, apparently.
They did?
Yeah, they made homemade pizza.
It was not homemade. I don't know what crack they were having.
I liked the shitty school pizzas.
The square ones?
Yeah, I crave them sometimes, actually.
You're making me want pizza.
No, I'm not making you want pizza. I'm telling you. I don't know.
I want to get, what's that one place that we went? That I never know the answer.
Waldo Cooney's.
Oh my Jesus.
You just went cross-eyed.
I know.
You seriously just went cross-eyed.
This pizza
Waldo Cooney's is great.
So, it's not deep dish, but it's so thick.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like as big. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can attest
It's huge. It's
great
like
pizza.
Imagine a notebook. It's like, that's one piece.
It's like a little bit, yeah. And then they put like pepperonis on there.
Oh my, and sausage. It's so good.
What's today? Thursday? Today's their little promotional deal while we went. They're buy one, get one slice.
Oh, and the slices are so huge.
Yeah, they're so good. You buy one and then you get a slice for free.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Wow.
You get a big old slice.
A big old slice. And they're huge.
They're good. I remember I can sit down and eat 2 of them though. I'm disgusting.
You know.
Don't be like
disgusting.
me. I'm disgusting. Don't be like me.
You got your start on hot dog day.
Oh yeah. I would order like 2 hot dogs. They were always good. I like a good hot dog.
Remember the cinnamon twists?
Yeah, they would get like stuck to your. They would like,
get stuck to your face.
Nah, not to your tongue. If you stuck them, stuck your face.
You were that kid.
I was that kid.
You were odd in middle school.
I was just a weird kid. I had a bunch of weird different like things. That was when I went through like my skinny jeans and emo phase in middle school.
Yeah, your dyed hair and your.
It was cool though.
No, it
you
wasn't.
Thanks for letting me know, Monica.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was cool.
How many years later? I just thought I should, just in case you decide to revisit the time of your life.
My hair is still stupid all the time. I have no idea what I'm doing with myself. I have a man bun right now, and it's not too far off from whatever.
It's pretty good.
It's okay. I didn't put up today. It's a nasty ponytail.
I need to get my hair cut.
I was wearing a beanie. I'll cut your hair.
Oh no! Oh no!
Why don't you want me to let me? Why
would you begin blue?
Come on, Monica. I'll cut your hair straight up.
Oh no!
Dog, give me some scissors. And
the fact that you just call them scissors concerns me. Because my hair is really long. My hair is like lower. It's like long. It's like right above my butt.
Yeah.
My hair's really.
That's pretty long.
I know.
I didn't think it was that long.
I know. I wear it up.
You always up. Yeah, you always have it up.
Because it is like it's a blanket. And this happens a lot.
That happens a lot to me too.
And it's like a blanket, and like so I get hot, so I put my hair up, and it's just like a hassle. I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know. For me, I always think updos look cool to me. Like for girls, it just looks prettier to me. I don't know.
Down. Your hair's up?
Yeah, when girls have their hair down, it looks nice. But I think like it looks really pretty when it's up.
It's out of your face.
Yeah, it shows all your features. It shows all the pretty parts. You know.
Like your earlobes.
Yeah, your earlobes look really
oh my
pretty.
God, I love the earlobes.
And it shows off earrings too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna either. I was thinking about cutting my hair like my shoulders.
What's wrong with you? Why?
Oh, and I'm kidding. Ha ha ha! I'm kidding.
My hair's in a really weird spot. Mine's like if I stretch it out, it's like all the way to my shoulders.
That's what I'm thinking about.
But the back doesn't grow. That's weird because my hair is like really long in the front because they used to have a pompadour. And then
What?
Yeah, it was like a big old
you
an
like
Elvis
a Justin Biebs?
Not a Justin Bieber. I don't know what he's doing with his hair, but he's
doing it right.
Basically, I have Justin Bieber's hair, but mine's wavy, and it's like more up front.
So what you're essentially telling me?
It's a backwards mullet.
Is that? Oh.
Yeah.
That's not where I was going with that.
No, mine's seriously a backwards mullet. Like the back is short, and then the front is really long.
You should be the next Billy Ray.
No.
Yeah.
I can't even grow a flavor saver. It's just
Ew.
The soul patch, the little triangle underneath the lip.
That's like the. Ugh.
He's so.
I wish I could grow a beard.
What if you had a child like Miley Cyrus?
What if I had a child like Miley? Oh my God! I'd put her in a cage.
Is that poor Billy Ray?
I don't know. Honestly, I think she acts that way because she is under the spotlight. Like if she was someone, she's like you and me.
I feel like she's going through the Justin Bieber phase.
Yeah.
Like really late.
But like she's
old. Like 20 something. Yeah. She's like I don't know.
She needs. I think
she's like asking for attention though. But I don't think she like
her new song. Like, okay,
I haven't heard any of her new music.
All who is listening need to go on. Here on YouTube.
Yeah, find
after
it on YouTube.
This podcast.
Or you could just pause it and open another window. Or
open another tab. You need to look up Miley Cyrus backyard sessions, and she's great.
Yeah,
like, she's a great singer.
She's a great artist.
She's folky.
And everything. Yeah,
her voice is folky. It's very almost country.
She was conditioned that way.
That's her voice. That's her
she grew
voice.
Up singing.
And her most recent song that she sang, was it the VMAs? She screams, "I smoke pot,"
which is really nice.
Which
really
is
nice
like, I mean, like, I'm curious, do you smoke pot? Because she literally
It's like, oh really? I didn't know that. I didn't figure that. I don't follow you on Instagram or anything.
Yeah, and the music video is her getting like glittery goop dumped on her head.
Yeah.
And her like licking her palms and her fingers. And then, like, I look at that, and then I am like, okay, like, what hit you in the skull so hard where you think this is okay?
Yeah.
And then I look at the backyard sessions, I'm like, you're so talented, but you're, like, shaming yourself.
I don't know. It's such a weird situation with Miley Cyrus. You know, I have no idea what she's doing. It's really interesting to see as she goes along.
I think she's representing herself who she is now, which is
what
great.
Audience is she trying to get to? Because she's not getting to us, you know?
I know, and we're younger.
We're younger than her.
I mean, but then, like, anyone who's younger than us is not going to be like, oh, this is a jam.
Yeah.
Unless they do, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, then you're a little bit above your time, ahead of your time.
Yeah.
And I was listening to weird stuff when I was that age.
And I'm not trying to hate on Miley Cyrus. I think she's...
No, you totally are.
She's obviously very successful, and she's obviously has done well for herself, but I can't wrap my head around how, like, it's not the fact that, like, oh, I like old Miley. It's just, like, I can't wrap my head around that she has this beautiful voice, and she doesn't utilize it. She screams.
Yeah.
You know?
She screams for attention.
She screams for attention, and she screams for,
obviously, she has the outlet, though. I would be doing weird stuff if I was famous.
Yeah.
I
suppose if you had that amount of money and you were getting publicized about it and, like,
and they had the paparazzi following you, I'd go a little bit crazy. Maybe, like,
just to get a reaction.
Yeah. I mean, the paparazzi's crazy. Like, that one Justin Bieber picture that they took where he was on the island. And
he's just being nude. Like, let him do his thing.
Either that island was, like, you have to be in a canoe in the ocean to get, like, that picture, or you had to be, like, on a nearby island with a really long DSLR camera.
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, like, he's on a private island. He should be able to be nude if he wants to. Like, that's such an invasion of privacy. Like, that poor guy.
I mean, obviously he's like, all right, I guess it was a good picture for him. I mean,
I suppose. I like what people have said about it. They're like, yeah, pizza.
Oh yeah, it's like it like touched the floor. He was like dragging it.
It's like a donkey.
It was like a donkey. Didn't Lady Gaga say that?
Dragging it.
It was like,
I don't know.
He's at a third leg. They're like, what? Is that another leg? Oh Jesus! And then
Seriously?
the paparazzi flipped over in the boat. No, I'm just kidding, Monica.
Oh. Oh, good. Is this all a joke?
No.
My name's not actually Monica. It's Patrice. It's not.
Oh, okay. I was getting scared for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
You're like, I've known you.
Wait, I've known you for a long time. I've never known you. Your name was Patrice. What's your middle name?
Catherine.
Catherine?
Yeah.
That's very white.
I know. Hi, I'm Monica Catherine Hutchhausen.
Monica Catherine. You can say that.
No.
That sounds very Game of Thrones-esque.
Hi, I'm Monica Catherine.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm Monica Catherine from the Lord Hutchhausen.
They're from Lord's Fifth Round Table, the Hutchhausen area.
Hutchhausen just is fifth table round mountain top area dragon breath fire.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I watched like the first couple episodes, and I don't know. I didn't really like.
Well, I mean, you have to keep in mind. Oh, it's not as like sexual as you think it is. The first couple episodes, it's just to establish relationships.
Yeah, I watched the kid fall out of a window.
Yeah.
I rewatched the first episode twice, and then it still didn't grasp me.
Yeah. That's not really that big of a spoiler, but it's kind of like he was walking in the beginning, so just like
what?
It's not that much of a spoiler, but I don't know. Game of Thrones it's what, 5 seasons long now?
I was trying to pick up Walking Dead again because I used to be obsessed.
I liked it. I watched up to like the second season.
Obsessed. I used to be obsessed. It got me super into zombies. And I'm thinking about all the strategies I would do if there's a zombie attack.
Weren't we talking about this earlier
yes,
the other day?
because I think about it quite often because of this show.
Yeah.
And I tried getting back into it, and I was watching. I stopped at the 5th season because that's when it started dying down.
Yeah.
And I think that was the most recent one they had was the 5th season. But
it's back, I'm pretty sure.
It probably is. But I'm watching it, and the actor, I just can't. They would just jump to conclusions so quickly. This girl is rescued by these people.
Easy on the spoilers, Monica. There's actually people that haven't seen it me.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so basically, essentially, The Walking Dead is a group of people in danger. They find a sanctuary.
It starts out with
but they find a. They're like, oh, we're safe. Just kidding. Let's find we're in danger now.
Yeah.
We solve it.
It's just running.
There's no motive.
It's never gonna end.
Yeah, I don't see there. I'm sure the comic books are way more
It's
stellar.
a very different path from the.
Yeah, and I'm sure the comic books are well thought out. I think it's hard to portray comic books or a book in that matter to film.
I think they do it. It depends on the director.
Have you ever seen Harry Potter? Yeah. Did you read the books?
No. There's some that how you've seen the movie 300, right?
Yeah.
How everything was filmed very very beautifully, and they're when they're standing on the rocks, it looks like a Roman picture, someone had painted that. And there's it depends on the director. Watchmen was very very inspired by the comic book. Have you ever seen the movie Watchmen? Mm-mm. It's a very pow, and then he punches through a wall, and then he gets kicked on a table, and it looks very cool at the way they follow the camera, and it looks very reminiscent of the comic books and graphic novels. But Walking Dead is it takes a very different path at the very beginning. Did you read
the comics?
Yeah, I read them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're really cool. I like the art style and everything, and it's just it goes a completely different path, and there's different characters.
Really?
But then there's other ways that they intertwine again. I guess kind of like Game of Thrones. It's kind of you have to really be into it to kind of understand it, and then there's lore behind it and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. TV shows in general are just so super extreme, Breaking Bad and stuff like that. Yeah, I was looking at the time as well. Monica's circling the outro thing. But we wanted to let you guys know that we want to thank you guys so much for listening. Please remember to like and comment, and please subscribe or listen to us so you can listen to us next Friday morning for another weekly episode of the Dark Roast Podcast.
Woohoo!
And we actually, from SoundCloud, this is new. We're singing a little outro for you guys. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me count you off. Yeah. 1, 2. You can listen to our podcast. You can listen on the go. But there's something really special that we wanted you to know. We thank you all for listening. And when you're feeling down, you can always come to us and listen to us sound Dark Roast. With your hosts, Tony and Monica.